It's day 13 of the lockdown and the number of cases of COVID-19 has crossed 4,000 in India and the number of deaths has also crossed 100. Now, amid all this grim news, there was a glimmer of hope last night at 9 p.m. for 9 minutes when many people across India joined in to answer the Prime Minister's call and lit up diyas and candles and shone mobile phone flashlights and torchlights from their balconies and windows for 9 minutes at 9 p.m. yesterday. It was a heartening moment for all of us who witnessed that, and it was quite an unprecedented thing. It was not a religious event, it was not a political event, it was an event to showcase the solidarity at this point in time by all Indians who are facing a challenging moment in history, in the history of our world in fact. And it was heartwarming to see that so many people came out and gave out a message of unity and hope. And all the fears about a grid failure were also seen to be not really of a very serious concern, because already many the power authorities had already prepared for that 9 minutes light off, and there was no serious threat really to the grids last night. Now, on to other big developments. It appears that 80% of the COVID-19 positive cases in India are linked to 62 districts. Now, the 21-day lockdown is supposed to lift mid-April, and it appears that in these 62 districts, where 82% of the cases have been traced, they may undergo a lockdown that will be extended beyond that 21-day limit, because this is where now the health authorities' focus is. This is where they are going to exercise extremely tremendous containment strategies. This is where the spotlight is on these 62 districts across the country. Everywhere else, the restrictions are expected to be gradually lifted. Now, the next development is that the US President Donald Trump and our Indian Prime Minister had a telephonic conversation over the fight against COVID-19, and the US had a specific request for India to release that very crucial drug, malaria drug, that the US finds is going to be a game changer in the fight against COVID-19. US President Trump has called hydroxychloroquine a very crucial drug that can treat COVID-19 positive patients and has requested India to release that. Now, India had stopped export of this drug after learning that this may be needed for treatment of COVID-19 patients. So, considering domestic requirements, it had put a hold on the export. But now, because of this specific request, India is going to consider starting the release, perhaps after analyzing how much it would need to protect its own population. A meeting in this regard of union ministers is expected to be held soon. Now, India also has estimated the amount of medical equipment it's going to need in the next 2 months to cater to all those patients who may contract the disease. All the worst case scenarios taken into account, and this is the final figure that the Indian authorities have zeroed down on. It appears that India will require 27 million N95 masks, 1.6 million testing kits, and 15 million personal protective equipment by June 2020. This is the estimate, and action is being taken to procure them. This is the estimate that was given at a meeting of industry representatives, and now the private sector, the NGOs and international organizations are all being engaged to ramp up production and meet these tremendous targets. So these were the top developments so far. Let us know if you have any questions and suggestions in the comments below.